The following is a presentation of the Belly Up Sports Media Network.
Call yourselves Title Town? Are you kidding me?
That's fraud.
It feels like a gray area.
Spoiler alert, Canada. Cup's coming back to the US of A.
There's way too much negative stigma attached to strippers.
I hate you guys so much.
My dog just shit his ass.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I had a very rough Wednesday last week after that Mahomes shot. It was like the night was fine, and then the next morning, all that Worcestershire sauce hit, and good Lord, was it bad. But I made it through. We are here. Super Bowl's over. Football's done with for now because the XFL starts Sunday. Scott, the XFL is back. Are you excited?
Yes. Can't wait.
It's good to see you, man. How you feeling?
This is the third iteration. This is the Rocks XFL, though, right? Like,
XXX.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, let's hope this one finishes the season out, right? Like that's all we're hoping for. Just finish the season. Make sure those paychecks get out.
The second one would have finished the season if it wasn't for that pesky COVID getting in the way, right? Like that, you can't blame that on the XFL.
I mean, let's just go back to that original press conference that McMahon had. Like, do you remember that? His dead eyes, like, we will be standing for the flag and playing football, and it's the XFL's return. It was so weird.
It's only on Periscope. That's what I remember. They only did it on Periscope.
He looked like he was being held hostage.
Yes, and every question he didn't have an answer to. The only thing he knew was that they were going to stand for the flag, and that was it. That everything else, where the team's going to be located, we'll have more information on that when we decide. But we know wherever they are, they'll be standing for the flag. Okay, no troublemakers in this league. And they stand.
It was pre-January 6th, but I feel like he was speaking to those people.
Mookie, how you feeling, man? You look shook by that comment.
I feel like I was getting set up for something, but I don't know. I'm actually gonna ask Caesar how I should be feeling because I just locked in over 18.5 Derek White points with over 18.5 Derek White assists and over 7.5 Grant Williams rebounds.
You should have just taken the Derek White PRA if you're doing all that.
Oh, no, I was looking for the longest odds same game parlay to use my free bet on. So
that's perfect then.
Yeah, it took forever to have one I could actually tap into because shit, man, dude, it moves fast. Woo!
Mookie, it's good to see you, man. You feeling good?
Yeah, because I did better than Vegas. I did better than Vegas. Motherfuckers came in with, what'd you say earlier? 7.5% winning margin.
7.4% winning margin that Vegas got on the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Yeah. I clocked in at like 47.5, so they can eat a dick.
Oh, wait a second. 47.5. Mookie. Okay, so Caesar on Super Bowl Sunday is texting the group chat going, your boy had a day, and Mookie was very upset by that comment and said he was up by 10%. Now all of a sudden it's 47. Like, you don't have to lie, yes. Mookie. 10% is still more than 7.
Just check Action Network. I can show you my percentage right now.
Again, Action Network is only good for things that are on the books and trackable. Because the best part about Super Bowl Sunday is when you wake up Tuesday morning and find out you finished 4th in the massive prop bet pool you entered and ended up cashing out big on a bunch of random shit. So that's how those numbers changed. Is I woke up to a really nice email and a balance in the Venmo account.
Caesar is showing his phone to see where. Look at this. Is Joe Hall is right entirely.
Well, point is the ROI right there. It's a 72.42%. So when I say I had a day, I had a fucking day.
You did have a day, man.
Look. It's only $43 because I'm only betting like $3.
Your man had a day. I'm
had a day. I'm up a couple of cases. Woo!
Caesar,
bro, that's food for like the next 3 weeks. Fuck y'all talking about?
You're food for the next 3 weeks in what country? Not here. $40 to get you a thing of eggs. Shit.
Hey, you realize how many junior bacon cheeseburgers that buys, Scott? That's quite a deal.
So it's spilling all over the place.
I mean, even with inflation, it's solid.
When those were that cheap, like. when you could get them motherfuckers for $1. You know, remember that shit, doesn't he?
Those dollar junior bacon cheeseburgers were where it was.
Hey,
I was so mad when they raised up to $1.19. I was
Oh,
dude,
dude, wasn't that a pitchfork moment? I remember my brother like not letting him phase it though, because like he would pick one of those up like every night after he got off work. He's like, "Fuck it, I'll find 19 cents in the ashtray." I'm like, that's dedication. But I was furious. I was like, I won't eat at Wendy's ever again. I broke the $3 for the two. You know.
Oh, but I'm doing great.
That's
a good Caesar. Good.
Oh, okay, cool. Put a more on that. Caesar's good. All right, cool.
The Eagles lost. The city of Philadelphia rest in piss again.
Rest in piss.
Dude, that whole
Yeah,
city-
Robert joining in there with the buy Eagles buy and a lot of laughing. He also said, I'm rooting for the XFL. I want him to hold on as much as Bradbury did, which is a solid joke. That's a good joke. We'll talk Super Bowl. We'll wrap that all up.
No, we won't.
Are we going to talk Texas softball at all?
Texas softball?
Texas softball.
Yeah, because they had like a weird game against Kentucky a while back.
We got to talk about that because we might have a new Hall of Petty inductee with the Texas women's softball coach.
All right, I'm here for it. That's we'll do a Mookie takes
that's
the
a
wheel, and
Google.
Mookie goes ahead and leads the segment about Texas softball.
It's
We're also
crazy.
going to talk World Baseball Classic, the MLB rule changes. Scott, whoa. They just shoehorned this in on me, and I was not aware that all of this was taking place this year. We'll talk about that a little bit later on in some basketball news. Before we do that, though, let's talk about these beers that we are drinking. We will rate them, as always, on the Would You Bang It scale. Scott, what is in your gigantic mug tonight, and would you bang it?
Well, I timed this out exactly how I wanted to. Said that dessert series. This is the finale of the dessert series where I combined tiramisu, creme brulee, and s'mores into one delicious, gigantic mug of stout goodness.
Wait,
Are you kidding me?
This
mixed
is
them?
this is my collaboration with Sonder and Southern Tier Brewing, baby. Coming in at a strong ass 11.5%. If my math is correct, I don't know. But I combined 3 beers and this shit is amazing.
So you
Wow.
took all of the stouts that you've had over the last few weeks,
Over the
combined
last 3 weeks. Yep.
giant mug, and you're just going to town on it. You went the McDonald's Coke machine for your beer tonight.
I did, and I was like, these 3 flavors should pair well: tiramisu, creme brulee, and s'mores. What could go wrong? Absolutely fucking nothing is what went wrong.
Until you are on your ass because it's actually like 19% alcohol.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna die. Like work's gonna be rough in the morning, but it's good.
It'll come quick because you passing out hard tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mookie, what do you got? And what you drinking?
I'm a little disappointed because just like my scanner purchase, I feel like we had a missed opportunity here because, Scott, I still have the Mountain Dew Suicide sitting downstairs
There
in the
you
fridge if you call
go.
me. So maybe I'll have to tap that one in for next week. But this week, in honor of Rihanna's, it was a great halftime
Oh, I'd
show.
fuck this, by the way.
I missed all of my bets, so I didn't like it. Blue Delicious Blueberry Wheat from West Fax Brewing Co. Yeah, definitely
Bro,
would
she's
bang.
pregnant.
So she can still be hot.
I know, but I mean,
Again.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
no,
there you
there-
go.
That is
There
the
it
only perfect form
There
of
it
birth
is.
control is if she's
And
already
not
pregnant.
get pregnant again.
Exactly.
And
More
best of-
pregnant. Like you're
No,
Most
already
right.
best of both worlds. You know it's not yours. So I mean, you're just sitting there. You're like, you can't get pregnant, and I know it ain't mine. Double win.
It's like that scenario where the robber gets accused and convicted of robbing a bank and then somehow gets out and he's like, well, I'm going to walk right back in that motherfucker and rob it again because he can't get me twice. It's perfect. So yeah, this Blue Delicious can get it too. Pretty solid. It's a little on the lighter side. I wish I had 2 because I'm going through this fast.
Nice. Caesar, also, that's exactly what you would say to Rihanna, too. Is you are going through it fast. Caesar, what do you drink? You know what I'm Yeah. Caesar, what do you drink and would you bang it?
so I mean, we know I'm a thought for marketing. So it's another cool can. This one's called Bach Slider. Toadies,
Oh, boy.
Texas Bach. Whatever the fuck Bach is.
Was it made in Texas for Texans by
Yes,
Texans?
sir. By Martin House Brewing Company from Fort Worth, Texas. Made in Texas. Oh shit! They changed their fucking label. Music and beer made in Texas by Texans.
There's music in the can?
Would you bang that Bach? I have
Would
a
you
feeling.
fillet that beer?
Oh, that's
Oh,
a
wow.
new scale.
Ah, this is good. I'm also drinking matcha.
So that beer wouldn't make you feel like it would taste like pennies, is what you're saying.
No, this is actually good. Wow.
No, because Scott said that. Never mind.
Anyways, moving on. By the way, Tyson bringing back some memories there. You guys remember 69 cent Taco
When the
Bell?
fuck was this? The 70s?
Oh my God, that was.
It was a beautiful time, is what it was, Caesar.
Good lord. Let's see here. All right, Robert is drinking Bottle Logic's Road Trip 10.3% ABV Imperial Stout with almonds, walnuts, lactose, marshmallows, and cacao nibs.
There's the
He
nibs.
said it's liquid Rocky Road. Gabe is drinking Tropical Beer Hug Imperial IPA. Oh, he zigged when everybody else was zagging with the Imperial IPA. 9.9% ABV from Goose Island. He said he is banging this one. Matt Barr, leftover Miller Lite from the Super Bowl. I'm not mad about it. It's better than having Bud Light Lime, man. Joe Hall is drinking a giant man juice salt-filled stout, 6.9%.
I don't like the name of this beer.
It's not. That's not.
Does it make you feel uncomfortable because it's a little weird?
It's not.
But that's Joe. We love him for it.
Caesar, by the way, Sarah wants to know, don't you know that pregnancy is a whole niche market? Like,
I work at all I've done is retail jobs since like freshman year of college. So yeah, it's a whole maternity department. They have maternity stores at the mall. That's crazy. Like you
Also-
think it's only like a
what she's
seasonal
talking
thing,
about,
right?
but okay.
Oh, it's not?
No, women are pregnant all year round, dude.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying. Isn't that what maternity is?
No, yes, it is, but she's
But
talking
that's
about like
people-
that's
That's
Anyways.
people's jam.
So,
Like-
anyways,
that's what they're into. Like Nick
Yeah.
Cannon is like that's like what he's attracted to, which is why he has so many
disgusting.
kids. He prefers.
Sorry if you're into that. I didn't mean to judge. I just think that's gross.
Caesar's kink shaming at the start of the show. All right, I am drinking a beer from Toppling Goliath. Toppling Goliath makes one of my favorite IPAs ever in King Sue and Pseudo Sue. Great beers that they have. This one is their Fresh Batch series. You can't see the can because it's going to chroma key out, but it's like the Fresh Prince logo, and that's what hooked me on this one. And then this is their Ginger Snap pastry stout. So I had to get it because it's got ginger on it. It's got ginger and cinnamon. It's a 9.4% stout. You know I'm banging this one. Slow and sensual. It's fantastic. A great beer. Why are you huffing into the microphone like that, man?
because that's how I feel about you boys and your stouts. But also because State and fucking Hospital won't stop sending me stuff in the mail, and I keep getting confused why they're sending me things in the mail soliciting donations. And I'm like, I've never given anything to Dayton Children's.
Yes,
like,
you did. Yes, you did. For
right,
Joe.
because then I finally realized when I got the one that referenced my $69 donation, and I was like, oh, that's what it was.
All right, let us know.
So
in
even
the
when I'm not
comments-
thinking about you, Joe, I'm thinking about you.
let us know in the comments what you guys are drinking and whether or not you would bang it. Robert said toppling Goliath like Mahomes toppling the vaunted sack Goliath out of Philly.
Bro, they've been frauds the whole fucking
All right,
year.
listen,
I've been
hang
saying it from off rip that they're
Let's-
frauds.
Off the
Let's do
rip.
this. Let's talk football. Guys, I think the entire city of Philadelphia is cursed.
No, they're all Mickey Mouse is what they are.
I don't know if you realize this,
What?
but the city of Philadelphia lost the World Series, lost the MLS Cup, and then lost the Super Bowl all within 99 days. So in less than
Fuckers.
like that's got listen. It is. I am not a good sports fan. My teams always let me down. But goddamn, Scott, is there a bigger kick in the dick than losing the World Series, the MLS Cup, and the Super Bowl within 100 days of each other?
Couldn't happen to a better town. That's for sure. Couldn't happen to a better town.
1,000%.
I don't have much recourse because, you know, two of my teams lost to their teams on their ways to losing in the championship. So, I mean, I got nothing but fuck Philadelphia. Sucks to suck.
Did you see? Would you make? Because Scott, I know you saw a little bit of the game before you stopped caring and turned it off. But did you see at the beginning when they were giving Dakota the Walter Payton Man of the Year, and all of the fans were booing? People have slowed down the video, and you see Dakota. Everybody starts booing, and then you can read his lips where he just says, "Fuck Philly." And it was
Fuckers.
Caesar, why are you jerking off the air? What
That's
is
my fucking dog.
Wait,
I was
I thought
out,
you weren't.
I'm back in. I'm back in.
Oh, he's
I'm
a
back in.
Dactivist again.
I'm a Dactivist.
You heard it
Activist
here
again.
first.
Oh god.
He's a Dactivist
Hear
again.
him say
Why?
fuck Philly was the greatest thing ever. Because
Because of the fuck Philly.
scumbags,
That's
bro.
right. Okay. No, I didn't know. I was
And the
asking
reason-
why you were back in. I didn't know if like the Walter Payton Man of the Year award, you were like, "That's my quarterback."
Nah, bro, he's
Yeah,
just a
but-
great guy. Like he deserves that for being a great person. The thing is that like it could have been Taylor Heineke, it could have been Daniel Jones. They wouldn't have booed him. The reason why they booed him is because he dropped a fucking 40 piece on their ass.
He is very nice. He allowed the 49ers to move on 2 straight years in the playoffs. He's very
Exactly, bro.
generous.
And what did they do?
Very
With it?
giving.
Fucking nothing, just like the Cowboys.
Hey, get fucked. Excuse me. Get fucked.
Bro, you're in the same place we are. No Super Bowl.
No,
nothing since the 90s.
no.
It's tough.
No.
It's tough. It's tough. It's tough.
I see. I think really, Mike. Here's the best part about it. The 99 days thing to me is great because it really kind of, in a way, I think it really will rally a fan base, and honestly, it'll probably strengthen Phillies fans with each others. But as you're all sharing in that shared just disappointment, failure, and loss, it's the same for every fan base that ends the season without hoisting the trophy. They ask themselves all the same questions as they look around in the group. Where are you gonna go?
At least we made it.
Fucking hate you.
And where are you gonna go? We're fans of our city for a reason. Where are you gonna go?
At least we made it.
Are you gonna move to a different town and not root anymore? Like, this is your crew. You riding with them. Where are you gonna go?
I hate you so
fucking
much,
scam.
man. I really, Mookie, I want this bit that you do to die like a quick death because I'm so tired.
He
of
actually
you
gets
baiting
me
out.
every single
I
time.
know, me
kinda
too.
like it.
That's
kinda
why
like
I
it.
hate it because I'm like, oh, Mookie's actually going to make a point. And nope, he's ripping on the Reds. Thank you, Mookie.
It's not even ripping on the Reds anymore. It's just ripping on the city you live in and are a fan of.
Ripping
To
on me. Yeah.
basically at this point, yeah.
I have a
That's what makes
question.
all jokes the best. It's making fun of your friends and shaming them and
It's why sports
suffering.
Are, go ahead,
Yeah.
Caesar.
What's it gonna take for you to stop being a Reds fan? Because it's kind of tough.
It is tough. It's real tough to be a Reds fan.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't know what it would take.
You don't
for
give
me.
up when times get tough. You ride them out, goddammit.
But haven't they always been tough?
No,
No,
he
like
had a couple
10, 2012,
decent
they were a
years
good
there for-
squad. They were all right. They were
got
making
no hit in the
noise.
playoffs, and gentlemen swept out of the playoffs.
I was gonna say they didn't.
They gave up a 2-1 lead to the Giants. Looked like home only needing one win. And they got swept at home to lose in the
including
wild card. That was great.
including a no hitter too, right? At
No,
home.
that was 2010. You son of a
That's
bitch.
the
It's
one.
Philadelphia, actually.
I was gonna say, speaking of Philadelphia, hey.
Are they the Browns of the MLB? Without like the sexual assault?
wow?
I no, I feel
Oh
like
wait, no, Pete Rose did that too. No.
No, Pete Rose was much worse. Not that you really can
Yeah,
compare.
hey Mike, if I were you, bro, it might be time to see the tides and see us rise.
Oh, my
they
Lord.
are. Look, Seattle is the Reds West right now. With you got Castillo over there, you got Suarez, so they are. That is a good squad to pull for if you're a Reds fan. We'll talk Reds when we talk baseball because I've got a plan to get rich this summer off of the Reds. It's gonna happen.
Cold
Um,
Yeah,
you know,
like,
the
I'm
under-
up the life insurance, so if you have to off them, it's worth it. Just saying.
guys, so I know Scott like watched some of the Super Bowl. Mookie and Caesar, how glued to the TV were you since you were degenerates, hoping for every prop bet to hit? Was that what it was? Just waiting on
Yeah.
your prop bets to come in?
Oh, it's every minute. Although I do have a gripe with both FanDuel and DraftKings. So they got that like lockout mode or whatever. You're like, I need to take a break.
Yeah.
I need to cool down mode or whatever. The motherfuckers make you lock yourself out for like hours at a time. Like I'm talking like 10, 15 minutes. Like I just need to take a quarter off, maybe a drive off. But no, like they're trying to lock my phone for like days.
Can I
It's
tell you my
bullshit.
list of props?
I
you
would
remember
love to hear your list of props,
All right,
Caesar.
ready?
Yes.
Over 121 seconds national anthem length.
Which
What?
that
Oh,
that one, right?
Lost.
Oh no, that's right. That was the one
Yeah.
that lost by like 100th of a second, right?
Yeah.
He came in at 100. Oh,
Okay. Purple Gatorade. ASAP Rocky to perform. Tails.
Tails
Will
never
the opening
fails.
kickoff be a touchback?
Yep, good call.
Yes. Patrick Mahomes Super Bowl MVP. Yes. Chris Jones Super Bowl MVP. No. Kansas City plus. No, that's not a prop. That's not a prop. Pacheco over touchdowns. That's my guy for the culture.
For the culture.
Pacheco over 13.5 longest rush. Win.
I loved your avocados from Mexico commercial for the culture that you
Oh
were
yeah,
making.
bro. That shit was not. There was no value in that, but I had to do it for all beans everywhere. That was for us. Jared McKinnon under 5.5 rushing. Oh, point is, there's 27 plays. I'm looking at this. It's gonna take me a while.
God damn, man. Gabe,
See,
with
but
the
wasn't
ball-
it the best Super Bowl ever?
Gabe
Like,
pointing out the octopus hit and the ball hitting the post hit. Okay, so the octopus bet. If you don't know what the octopus
Oh, the
is,
Rihanna songs too.
yeah, Caesar had over 9.5 Rihanna
Over
songs.
9.5 and Diamonds as last song plus 150.
Did you
Bang.
Bang.
So if you don't know what an octopus is when a player scores a touchdown and then scores the 2-point conversion on that play. So they get 8 points. They call it an octopus.
Whoa.
I saw the octopus bet, and I think when I saw it, I might have been a little under the influence. It was either plus 3,000 or plus 30,000. Can't quite remember exactly what it was.
Either way.
But I remember going, holy shit, I'm betting this one. And I put $10 on it and then sat for a second and went, no, this is how they get my $10. And I cleared the bet. And then when the field scored the octopus, I was enraged. Buffalo chicken dip flew everywhere. I was so mad. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I canceled that bet. And my wife was like, oh, how much would you have won? And I was like, don't ask. I did the math. I just showed her the calculator and she went, yeah, that one hurts. God damn it. Yes, it does.
That's a supportive wife. That's so badass because I've been there where it's like, yeah, that one hurts, right?
See, that's why it's you always want to throw a buck on those kinds of ones just to have them covered in case they do come through. Those are your insurance policies. If you go completely red for the whole game and miss everything, if you just get one of those suckers, you're okay. Like, you got to gamble smart, guys. Come on, hedge your bets, play with safety.
I just wanted
Avocados
to
from Mexico is minus 450.
I'm
Just saying, that was insurance. We knew they're gonna do it too.
Scott, did you do any betting on the Super Bowl? Was there anything you put down?
I bet I'd be in bed before it ended. Came in, hammered that shit.
You hit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the
Solid,
odds
man.
on that one were
Yeah.
like minus 900,000. Like, it was a
Yeah.
guarantee.
Had to bet $1 million to win $1, but I won.
Man, those the insane returns you got going on there, Scott. Robert said, is it too early to talk dynasty? 5 straight conference title games hosted, 3 Super Bowl appearances, 2 Super Bowl wins. Pretty good, I guess. All right, guys, I gotta do the Chiefs now. They've officially turned heel. I am out on the Chiefs. I'm not a fan. When they first won the Super Bowl, it was such a cool story. I'm
No,
like,
it wasn't.
I like Andy Reid.
No, it wasn't.
It was
Get
fantastic.
fucked.
It was a great
It was
story.
not a good story. Get out of here.
It was a
you son of
fantastic
bitch.
story.
Get fucked.
Okay, I forgot the that's my bad.
Details,
Yeah.
details. You know, don't worry about it, Mike. Don't let him sway you.
It was a good game to watch if you don't like the Niners. But I did like. Okay,
cool,
so here's why I thought it was. I was like, oh, great, a fan base that has been suffering for a long time gets their ring. Good for them. That's great. Happy for him. Andy Reid. I like Andy Reid. Patty Mahomes talks funny. This is a good team to cheer for. They're fun. This year, they're a bunch of fucking douchebag. I can't stand him. I can't stand Travis Kelce. I'm out on Travis Kelce.
I love
him, like,
Travis Kelce.
him trying to
I love
play this
Travis Kelce.
underdog card
Dude,
afterwards.
yeah.
Where he like
Dude,
horned
he's
in
a
on
big ass
Mahomes' interview.
troll, bro. That's what's fun because he knows. Travis knows. He's just being a fucking troll. He's the Robert Taylor in the NFL. Like, seriously, he knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. That's why I love him. He knew it was gonna get people all butt hurt by saying that shit. Like, yeah, he knows.
I have a
No,
question.
go ahead, Caesar.
What's a jabroni?
Are you serious right now?
I need you to go back. I need you to go back to about 1995. That's a safe starting place, and watch every WWF match until about 2005. That's a good ending point. For a decade, you go watch all the matches that happened in the WWE and come back.
Look, I'm gonna ask this: would Stone Cold or The Rock say it? Because if it was The Rock, I'm not gonna watch it. If it was Stone Cold, I'm watching it.
Get the fuck out.
Wait a second. Hold on. I feel like it kind of deserves this. Hang on.
Race card.
No,
Why are
bro.
you discriminating?
No. I'm appealing. I don't even know if that's possible, but I'm appealing.
No, overruled.
I don't give a shit. I'm saying
Move this man.
okay.
In fact, we have an early answer.
Motherfucker. What?
You motherfucker, you.
You're telling me The Rock's better than Stone Cold? You're telling me The Rock is better than Stone Cold?
No, every day and twice on Sundays.
You're smoking dick, bro. You're smoking
Get the
dick.
fuck out of here.
Not even
I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not fucking doing this.
Bro,
We are
one of them
not
was
doing
flat
this.
Beard in his face. The other one just raised his eyebrow. That's crazy.
Oh, wait a second.
That's crazy.
Hold on. Listen. I can't
Just
let you.
raises his
I can't
eyebrow.
let you get away with saying The Rock only just raised his eyebrow. The Rock may have been the greatest wrestler on the mic,
But
in
did
the
he
history
squish
of
beer
wrestling.
into his face? No.
Dude,
Wow, you have
anyone
low
can
standards.
squish beer to their face on a camera. We're doing it right
If they don't
fucking
do it
now.
like
That
Stone
doesn't make
Cold.
us great.
This is the thing that's innovation. Like if you think they're great innovators, I'm gonna go like this again. Picasso, Mozart, Beethoven, Stone Cold. The Rock's not on that list. What has The Rock done that transcends time? Fast and Furious isn't his. That's Vin Diesel's and Paul Walker's. What has Stone Cold done for society? Beer smashing. Am I wrong? Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
The Rock also did the Tooth Fairy. I don't know if you know that one. You remember
Yeah,
that?
bro. I saw that shit when I was 7. Have I seen it again? No.
And Jungle Book and Jungle Cruise. It was a
All
whole
he's done is
franchise.
remakes. Stone Cold had a whole obstacle course,
What's Stone Cold doing now?
An
a
obstacle
podcast,
course.
and smashing beers still. And he's got 2 beers too. Does The Rock have a beer? Our show's Craft Brewed Sports. It's right there.
He's got his own tequila, you motherfucker.
Yeah, but we're not Craft Brewed Tequila. We're Craft Brewed Sports.
You're going against your own people on that.
We're
one,
not
you son of a
craft
bitch.
brewed beer either. It's craft brewed sports. Like I could be a craft brewed.
You need to say all that. You need to say all that.
I mean, I guess the real question is Stone Cold Steve Austin on brand for us or not? That's really what it comes down
No.
to.
It depends. Are we leaning hard right still or no? Do we turn
Well,
away from that?
is the money still there? I mean, I can't help but feel like it's not what it used to be profit wise.
Don't put
Guys,
up
listen,
any
okay,
of
hold up.
Taylor's comments the rest of the evening. Not a single one. I don't care. He gets nothing. Nothing. He can talk all he wants about how great the Chiefs are. I won't deal with this fucking Rock slander in the comments. Just leave him
Okay,
off.
hold on, guys. We got to do this now. Sip, chug, drain, pour. The Rock, Stone Cold, and HBK Shawn Michaels.
Oh
this
my
is easy.
God.
This is easy.
This is so hard.
No.
All
I
right.
saw Shawn Michaels in his prime, though.
So did we. We grew up with Shawn. Actually, you did see Shawn Michaels.
You
in
can
his-
say you saw
You did not.
highlights of Shawn Michaels.
You saw Shawn Michaels at like the end of his prime.
Bro, I saw him with Ric Flair crying across the ring. Do it. I love you. You know how that
That's
fucks
not
me
his
up.
Bro,
prime.
that's his prime. You're not even talking about kicking Martin Jannetty through the window. Like
Dude, I saw him
what are you
in
talking about?
WrestleMania 25 when he came out of the star and he had his hands up and there was an organ playing. What are you talking about?
You're not even talking about the formation of DX, for Christ's sakes. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Okay, Scott, you said it was easy. Go ahead, sip, chug, drink.
This
pour
is
it,
easy.
bro.
Pour drain Stone Cold, and I'll never
You're
even think
smoking
twice.
dick!
Yeah,
You're
he's done.
smoking dick! There's no way you're poor draining Stone Cold.
I am sipping the Rock long, hard, and forever, and I'm chugging Shawn Michaels. I hope he gives sweet chin music to Stone Cold just for the fuck of it. Just on like a Tuesday. Like right now, just walks up to him and kicks the shit out of him.
Mookie, sip, chug, drain, pour.
All right, so this is actually not that hard for me either, to be honest. Caesar's gonna have a hard time with this one, but sip, Sting, chug Eddie Guerrero, and then pour drain Stone Cold.
Why? What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
what are you
this is
on?
easy. This is
All right,
easy.
here we go. I got mine. Since this is so hard for Caesar, I am going to sip the Rock. I am going to because nobody,
If you
nobody,
oh my god, I just
nobody sold a stunner like the Rock did. That man
Nobody.
could sell a stunner.
He made Stone Cold's finisher not look like the stupid ass shoulder drop that it is.
You know who else?
He's
could sell a
Samoan. He's
stunner?
not even
You know
half.
who else could sell a stunner? Shawn Michaels. I'm chugging Shawn Michaels.
Oh my god. This is
who
a
could
prank.
sell a stunner? Stone Cold Steve Austin.
This is a prank.
Never sold a stunner once in his career.
This
so there you
is
go.
a prank.
He could barely.
Oh my god.
He could barely sell walking with his spot.
He smashed beers into his face.
Yeah.
What are you on?
Caesar
I love it.
Drain pour.
What are you
I-
talking about? I'm
no.
sitting Stone Cold.
This is the end of our relationship.
This is ridiculous. The whole Attitude Era, I didn't even watch it because I wasn't alive yet. I was still in my dad's
Yeah,
sack.
we know.
I'm sipping Stone Cold. I am chugging HBK because why? You think I'm cute?
Wow.
And he's from San Antonio, South Texas, all the way. And then I'm pour draining the Rock. Even though
Okay,
he's
then you're
Samoan.
no longer a Brahmas fan. Get out of here, motherfucker. You're not allowed to be a Brahmas fan, you son of a bitch.
Bro, Jack Cohn's my quarterback. I don't want to be a fan anyways.
Yeah. Well, you're not allowed because you're besmirching the good name of one Dwayne Johnson.
I'm not besmirching his name, but you put me into a corner here.
All right, Caesar. Listen,
It was a pretty
I know-
easy corner
I
to
know
get out of too.
I know
He
Scott
failed.
said no Robert Taylor comments the rest of the night, but we'll give Caesar an ally here. Robert said sip Stone Cold.
No.
chug
I told you,
HBK,
get it
and
off the
drink
screen.
Rock. But
Get it
I
off the
only
screen.
do that. I only do that, Scott, because Matt Barr is the anti-Caesar in this case. Drain pouring Stone Cold, drain pouring Stone Cold, and drain pouring Stone Cold.
Hell yeah.
That's fine, bro. He's just being a hater. That's cool. I'm used to it. Add him to the list. Rent free.
And Ryan
Rent
told me
free.
out I was still in my dad's sack. There's the podcast title for the week.
Is it? Does this mean we can I have a Peacock account? Can we do like a WrestleMania thing?
I can't
Yeah,
believe
sure,
wow.
absolutely.
I haven't seen WrestleMania in years, but I'll watch it just because of the shit going on with Sami Zayn and Roman Reigns.
Who?
I don't know who
Exactly.
you just
I only
said.
see clips on Twitter, and it's crazy. It's thrilling.
I still don't understand why people get so into wrestling because it's not a real sport. If you
I
can't
know it's
gamble on
not.
it,
It's
what's
just
the fucking
male.
point?
It's male soap
You
drama.
can't gamble on it. What's the fucking
Seriously,
point?
because then
That
you're
is-
not gonna win.
There it is. That is the degenerate Mookie summed up in one sentence. If you can't gamble on it, what's the fucking point?
What's the point? I only like to play things that I can win at.
I also have a question.
Go for it, Caesar.
So
42.
why do you think the Chiefs turned heel? Because I don't think they're necessarily a dynasty yet.
Well, they're definitely
think
not a
they-
dynasty.
I think they turned heel because they're leaning into all of these tropes of everyone was against us, blah blah
Oh, they're
blah.
like Kirby
And
Smart
they're-
and Georgia
The
type shit.
fans are egging on opposing fans about complaining about calls, and then you had Juju today. I don't know if you saw this. Juju posted a picture on it was either Instagram or Twitter, but he did a Valentine's Day card, and he put Bradbury's picture on it, and it said, "I want to hold you at the right time" or something like that. Just purposely digging a nail into this dude who already came out and said, "Yeah, I held. It was a penalty." I feel like you can't troll that guy. It'd be different if he came out and was like, "That was a horrible call. I can't believe it. I can't believe they make that call in that moment. You can't throw that flag. You got to eat that flag. Blah blah blah. I didn't even hold him." Then I can understand trolling him. But for Juju to just come out and fire shots like that, listen, I'm out. I'm out on the Chiefs. I'm done.
Okay, I get you. I really
This
do.
is now
Like,
a
I see it.
rivalry. This is now a rivalry built on hate. That's all it is. I am now.
Oh shit, that's right. You're a
hating
Bengals fan. I'm sorry. I see it now. I didn't catch it. I was like, bro, what do you want? Say this next year they win the Super Bowl, then all right, third. Or if they make it, they need to win it. If they win it, then all right, because they're on track with the Pats back in the 2000s. Then they'll be a dynasty. They're not a dynasty yet. Because if that's the case, then the Cowboys were a dynasty in the 90s when they won back to back. They were
weren't.
fucking amazing, but they weren't a dynasty.
I think you could call the Chiefs an AFC dynasty at this point, just because they've hosted 5.
No, we can't do that either, because then we start legitimizing league like conference records, and that's the last thing I want to do.
Gabe saying
Cowboys fans don't want to talk about their conference records.
No, this is a baseball. I'm surprised the baseball fans didn't understand the reference.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I know what you meant.
We got it. I know you're talking about Aaron.
Yeah, like I was going to say, it only matters in one sport. Like everybody else, nobody cares about conference.
And even then, it doesn't matter unless they play for the Yankees. Then it
matters. Then it totally matters.
Gabe pointing out Juju and Jackson Mahomes hang out together. That's the other thing. Did you see the clip where Patty was getting interviewed, and then in the background, like Jackson just like was doing a
he's my age. He's my age. Like, what are you doing at 22? Bro, use your brain. Pay some taxes. It's tax season.
Guys, hold on. I'm sorry. Matt just pointing out Juju stole that from NFL memes. He's not even original. So he didn't make it. But he passed it off as his own. So not only is he a troll douchebag, but he's a thief, because he never credited NFL memes with this. Now I'm even more offended as a former comedian that you're passing off somebody else's joke and passing it off as your own. Now, fuck the Chiefs. I'm out. They can all die.
Hold on a second. You came into this thinking that Juju Smith-Schuster woke up this morning and took his Photoshop skills to go on there and make that? Like, you believed that prior to this moment?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's on you. Like, that's on you. Like, you know that motherfucker didn't make that shit.
And wait, Scott, are we still banning Robert from having his comments read? Because he just points out that Dane Berlon over there needs to just cool the fuck down.
Okay, never mind.
I don't know who that is.
He doesn't know who that is.
Mike Mencia.
I know Carlos Mencia, the one that stole jokes.
Hey, all right, we got there.
Dane Cook also stole jokes, so he's
Wait, Dane Cook, isn't that the guy that wields fucking Excalibur in the MCU? That's
What?
Dane Whitman. Sorry.
No,
Sorry. I
Dane
got confused. Dane.
Dane
Sorry.
Cook is like the 50-year-old comedian who groomed his girlfriend.
What? We don't need to mention his name on this show. We don't stand for that. Anyway, I also kind of have like a hot take with this whole like AJ Brown thing. Bro, AJ Brown didn't do shit unless the corner was like off like a perk or something, just forgot what he was doing. Devontae Smith is a better receiver than AJ Brown.
What is your point, though?
That's my hot take, that Devontae Smith is better than AJ Brown.
Devontae Smith is really good at catching the ball, but not actually catching the ball and making everybody think he caught the ball. That's what Devontae Smith's really
He did that really well, that's for sure.
That son of a bitch.
Spoken with no animosity whatsoever, right?
None. Absolutely none. When that motherfucker made that catch and they were like, oh, it's a catch, I'm like, God damn it, here we go again. Hurry up and get to the review. Review before these motherfuckers can run another play, because there's some shysters. That's their offense. Throw it to Devontae Smith, have him make a not catch, and then rush to the line so that they can fucking get another play in. Cheap bastards.
I mean,
what happened there, Drew? You just went like through a time or something.
Am I still in the tunnel?
Yeah, a little bit weird. Kind of strange. Yeah, I think you're coming back now. Okay, good talk.
I guess I shouldn't have Googled that many things.
Guys, I feel like we need to talk about this halftime show.
She's so bad.
Worst halftime show
She's
ever.
so bad. It was the stare she seduced like all of America. It was ridiculous. I was standing there with like my mouth open.
What was your comment in the text thread during that halftime?
I said, is this the most beat off to NFL halftime show? Yes, it is. Like, there was no doubt. And that, I mean, pregnant or not pregnant, whether or not that's your thing or not your thing, like, it's like she came in and I was just like, oh yeah, there's some dudes jerking off to this. Like, there was no doubt.
I gotta be honest, Scott. I think everybody that night was a little into pregnant chicks.
Listen, I can't
It's
say
true.
it was the most jerked off to, because Shakira and J-Lo was also a halftime show. So I feel like there's at least some competition there for most jerked off to halftime show. But okay, so you were a fan of this show, Scott. Mookie didn't like it because he lost bets on it. It had nothing to do with the
Yeah, it
performance
pissed me off.
or anything. But were you, because this has been polarizing, like people are torn on whether or not this halftime show was good. Like you either loved this show or you
What
hated
was
it.
bad
There's
about it?
no in
Like,
between.
Like that's what I've not heard an answer to. Like what was
Dude, they
actively
expected
bad
her to
about it?
twist, like to turn on her stomach, like pregnant or some shit.
Well, that's never been Rihanna's thing though. She's not like the huge I'm gonna break dance across the stage kind of performer.
Bro, but there's some things I
Right?
remember. She's from the Barbados, so she knows how to.
Has Mookie, okay, question needs to be asked. Has Mookie ever seen a Rihanna music video? That's the
Yes.
question that needs to be asked.
Watch
Yes.
work, brother. It's crazy.
You have seen you, so you're saying you have seen one of her music videos, and then you're saying she's not, like, her dancing was the exact same as what you saw in the Super Bowl.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, there you go. So that's why
Right.
people are, because you said what did they expect her to like dance? Like, yeah, that's exactly what they expected. They expected like her music videos.
Yeah,
is
but
what
these Super Bowl things, they're always very different than your normal performance, whatever. I mean, who really gives a fuck?
I have a
honestly?
pick.
Like,
I have a
ever
pick.
since we saw what's her name's nipple like 2 decades ago, that's what everyone else wants to see. And if you don't see nipple, it sucks. That's how it seems to be.
Go
Clay
ahead.
Thompson over 4.5 3-pointers made plus 100. Lock it in.
Thanks.
All right, Scott, were you a fan of the Super Bowl halftime show?
Thanks, Mike. I was I was a fan of it specifically from the aspect of it was a good follow-up to last year. Like, I mean, Rihanna to me is just like the features chick. Like, I'm not real big Rihanna fan. I realized when they were going through the songs, I recognized most of the songs that I'm like, that's not actually her song. She's just on the chorus and not much else. But as
She's
far
still
as
getting
following,
paid though.
well,
Checks
yeah,
for
no,
cash.
I mean, hey, I'm not mad at her. That's good for her. But I'm saying, as far as a follow up to last year's, hip hop concert, again, I think I said this in the chat too. It's like, it's done. We need to stop clowning. Just it's hip hop or nothing. Like, and again, only hip hop from our era, nothing else. Anything after 2015 can get fucked. We never want to see Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl or whatever.
Whoa. What did they fuck me for?
Hold on a second. Is that
Bad
fuck
Bunny
you?
just in the Super Bowl like a couple years ago? I think it was
I
that
don't give
Shakira and
a
J-Lo show.
fuck.
I think it was Shakira and J-Lo. Bad Bunny was in that one because that's
Yeah, bro, but
Miami,
see,
right?
that
I
was
never
Bad
heard
Bunny
of-
when I was listening to Bad Bunny, not Bad Bunny now that the whole fucking world's listening to the guy.
I never heard of Bad Bunny until like 2 weeks ago, and I was like, "Who the
Bro.
fuck is Bad Bunny?"
Put
We
that
gotta
shit
be
in Miami
careful.
again, and oh my god, the outfits of the background dancers alone gonna be crazy. I love women. It's Valentine's Day.
You literally
That was
the
an
way you were
interesting
talking-
stream of consciousness.
Yeah, I
Oh
was
my
about to
god, the clothes are amazing. I love women. It's Valentine's Day.
Well, yeah, bro. Like you gotta see. Okay, look. Here's where you might start learning how my mind works. Bad Bunny, right?
I don't know
Background
if I'll
dancers.
ever do
He
that.
doesn't have a lot of like male background dancers. He's got a lot of like female ones because we love women, right? Right? You see what I'm saying? And then
Okay.
love. 2/14, 2023, Valentine's Day. Love women. Love Valentine's Day. Connection.
What?
Congrats.
Moving on.
You just got into the mind of Caesar, and you didn't ask to be. Anyway,
Did we get out?
Miss Frizzle would have taken the kids in that little bus and climbed in there. And
No,
been
it's not
like,
why you gotta shame the
look
size
over
of the
here.
bus?
What the fuck is that? Get the fuck out of here. And then they
You
would have
wanna
been
see the
lost
size of the
forever
bus?
because they would have taken so many damn turns to get. And then Caesar's just like, love. And Miss Frizzle and the kids are dying in his brain.
How old is that show? Because I'd watch that show when I was in elementary school.
I mean,
Everybody did.
PBS is solid,
that
dude. They
was-
don't go away.
That was when your teacher was hungover. That little TV got wheeled in and they
Well,
pressed.
shit, my first grade teacher was off the shits all the time. She was badass though. Shout out her.
Shout out her.
I'm not gonna blow her spot up.
Happy Valentine's Day, Caesar's first grade teacher. Big
Fuck yeah.
fan.
Oh, my third grade teacher though. Happy Valentine's Day to you, bro.
Bro.
And if
Hold on a
if we
second.
may
Back
ask-
up. Hold on a second. Back up. We gotta address this. Happy Valentine's Day to you, bro. Your
Bro
third
is
grade teacher-
a gender neutral term. It's
Oh, is it?
2023.
Oh, is that what
Yes.
the kids are doing now?
Yes.
You're changing bro
Yes.
into gender
It's
neutral.
like bitch.
Okay.
Twinkle
No.
Twinkle.
No, those are two firmly like very gender specific like disses.
No, they're
or-
not. No, they're
or
not. No, they're
compliments.
not.
Like
No, they're
I
essentially
don't
the
walk
same.
up, I don't walk up to chicks and say, "Hey, bro." And I very well, I do call a lot of my male friends bitches, but that's a different story.
That's because they act like bitches, Scott. Is
Yeah,
that
they do
wrong?
act
I'd be like,
bitches. But
don't
I
act
don't.
like a bitch,
I
don't
do
get called
not
a
make
bitch.
the habit to walk up to women and say, "Hey, yo, bro." Hey,
I do
hey,
shit
bro.
all the time.
Hey, bro, you're hot. Like what?
No, I'm not going up to a girl in general and being like, "Hey, you're hot. What the fuck am I? 30?" So
I didn't
Matt
do that
said-
when I was your age.
Matt said y'all should hit the snooze button on the intern. He can talk again in 9 minutes. Sarah said this reminds me of the judge's response in Billy Madison. We're not stupider for having heard it. And Tyson said his Caesar stroking out. Look at Tyson's new
Look
picture.
at this. Look at this new picture for the week.
eat your vegetables, kids. That's I guess that's what he's trying to say there.
Oh god.
Chris said, I actually call all
Yeah.
people in the hospital.
And he's a
everyone-
doctor. Look at his picture.
God damn it, Mahita. Same team,
He
bro.
said it's HR safe.
Same team.
HR
bro.
safe.
What the fuck?
See, I get the smart people on my side. Like they just see the vision.
Yeah, they see the vision, all right.
One other piece of football news
See
over the week.
Vision.
Uh,
I think
Go ahead, Mookie. Did you just stroke out? What the fuck just happened there?
I'm not really sure where to go with all of this. Seeing the vision
You
of
just-
HR neutral bros, like
You just uttered like random noises into the microphone to bring everything to a screeching halt as you just went, and then I put the camera on you because I
Are you
thought you were trying to
stroking
get
out?
in and you had nothing to say.
it was more like I was driving through a tunnel and stroking out simultaneously. So I'm
Wonderful.
having a
Okay,
hard time
great.
wrapping my head around this one.
Here's the other story from the week. So the NFL honors obviously happened prior to the Super Bowl after we were done last week. Congrats to Patty Mahomes for winning the MVP again. But this isn't a story about that. This is a story about the worst beat I have ever seen in my life, fellas.
Oh my god. I know
We're
what you're
getting
talking
really into the gambling lately, and this dude, I would not be happy about this. This guy had a 5-leg parlay on the NFL awards. He had Patrick Mahomes to win the NFL regular season MVP. He had Justin Jefferson to win the AP NFL Offensive Player of the Year. He had, Nick Bosa to win the Defensive Player of the Year. Ahmad Gardner to win the Defensive Rookie of the Year. All of those hit. The 5th leg in his parlay, he had Chris Olave to win Offensive Rookie of the Year, which did not hit. Had Chris Olave won the Offensive Rookie of the Year, that man's $3.74 bet would have paid out over $1 million.
What?
This dude had a 5-leg parlay for $1 million and lost.
The
on
worst
the
part was he was
Offensive
so
Rookie of the Year.
close. He was so
Yes.
close. Like Christopher Olives was so
Wait,
good
who did
this
he-
year too? Olave. He picked
Yeah,
Olave.
like,
All right.
that is equivalent to walking up to the hottest chick at the party and all night you guys are eye fucking each other and you're like, "What's up, bro?" Brrr.
Look. If you want to shit on me, believe it.
Muko's trying to get there.
Took
Thank
us a
you.
while. We got there.
Shit on me all you want. The doc has a response from bro. Just saying.
So it's good for coworkers and your male friends. Got it.
No. No.
Caesar
All right,
brother.
boys. I feel sad when the NFL season ends, but I am excited that the XFL is right around the corner.
Yes.
Football carries on, don't you? You don't get to celebrate that.
I know.
Yeah, I
you
do.
put those down, Mr. I love not the owner of the XFL.
Yeah,
son
you
of
know
a
what,
bitch.
Stone Cold's
I don't like
not-
Roger Goodell.
You know what Stone Cold's not doing? Stone Cold's not giving you football on Sunday.
Also,
That's
Roger
the thing.
Goodell doesn't own the NFL. The Rock owns the XFL. You get nothing and like it.
I'm gonna watch the Brahmas even despite my fucking hate for Jack Cohn.
You son of
What Jack Cohn ever do to you?
You don't get to celebrate the Brahmas
He's-
doing anything.
He's just not a dual threat quarterback, I think.
I feel like that's profiling.
No,
that
it's
is
not.
pro-
What's wrong?
Kind of feels like you're profiling right now.
What's up with y'all like trying to trying to
we
cancel me this
finally
week?
got an answer to what a jabroni is.
I'm
According to
saying
Adam
my
Caesar.
name wrong.
Oh shit!
Wait, do I need to Google this shit? Like, what a
Sarah
jabroni
said,
is?
"Oh my god, yes! Please Google what a jabroni is." Sarah said, "March Madness is coming." That's a good transition, Sarah. Let's talk basketball.
Boom shakalaka!
The NBA trade deadline has come and gone. It was bananas this year, fellas. I don't know.
Ooh, the Suns got Kevin Durant. Celtics and fucking 2, bro.
Oh my god!
I'm not fucking scared whatsoever. The
Yeah,
Suns can
you're
go
right.
suck my
You're right.
sunny dick, bro.
Celtics are out in 2 in the Eastern Conference Finals against fucking Milwaukee.
Milwaukee? Milwaukee? Nah.
The best thing, you should be very excited that KD went to the Suns because that's just one less obstacle in the East for you. But you still need to get past Milwaukee. Yeah, you guys might struggle with the Heat. Like you might have issues with the Cavs. The Cavs might give you some trouble.
Oh,
this year.
dude,
Hell no, bro.
Donovan Mitchell's gonna put up 50 on you again.
That's fine, bro. That's cool. Put up 50. I have J&J putting up fucking 60 each. I'm gonna rock with my guys. I got an AK and a fucking AR, and I'm ready to go crazy because the Celtics are going all the way.
Warriors in 5.
Clip it, because that's right there.
Yeah.
50 minutes in, Caesar with the Celtics are going all the way. So after that first round exit, we're just gonna pull
Okay, look. If the Celtics go like first round exit, I might fucking die.
If the Celtics go out in the first round, you have to shave off your eyebrows.
You're smoking cock.
yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Why not? You're so
I'll-
confident. What's the problem?
True. I'm not shaving the eyebrows though, because I've never had really thick eyebrows, so it took like 20 years for these to grow out. I'm being serious. There's like pictures of me in high school where like there's barely anything there.
How do we make him have to look like The Rock somehow though? Like, I feel like,
I'm not shaving my head.
Hold on.
I'm not shaving my head.
I think
Has anybody in the history of the world been on a 20-year eyebrow growth regression? Like, what? You mean your eyebrows took 20 years to grow in? Bro, you should have that looked at.
I did. It was just I just didn't have a lot of follicles in the eyebrow area. I'm being serious.
Wait, hold on a second.
What is happening?
20 years. Listen, I gotta tell you,
You want to see a picture of me as a little kid? I don't have any fucking eyebrows.
Oh God.
I
If he
just sent
comes
it
in
to a
looking like
bitch.
Charlie
I mean, I sent it to a girl.
Villanueva, I'm gonna apologize.
That's kind of what I looked like for a good white cousin. Always made fun of me about it too. Like it was
I
like a whole
will
thing to abuse me
apologize
about.
if he comes in looking like Chuck. I promise.
sorry, go ahead, Caesar. Show your pictures of it. I can't tell if
That
it's
looks,
just a
that
glare,
looks
but yeah.
photoshopped.
That does
That
not
was
look like
all
there are
for-
any eyebrows on that. Let's tweet. Go ahead and tweet that picture out from the account. No, there are no eyebrows on that child.
Yeah.
You don't look very happy.
I'm sorry,
I
Chuck.
was a
Well,
pissed
he
off
doesn't
ass
look at
kid.
his eyebrows. He's not happy at all, Mookie.
But my
I
outfit
mean, I
was
guess that
super
makes sense,
hard.
yeah.
Look,
Oh yeah, not pleased in that fast.
Oh, you know what we should do though? Like, have him shave just a little section out of that motherfucker. So then just that little section takes 20
Yeah.
years to guys.
no, I'm gonna
Like,
blame.
don't have him shave the whole thing. Have him
I'm not
shave just
shaving
like
eyebrows.
steps into that shit.
I'm not getting the slit. I'm not gonna shave my eyebrows.
Hey, let's give him a Hitler stash only for his eyebrows.
Ooh.
So be like,
I feel like
do you
that
have
could look
Hitler
good.
eyebrows?
Caesar, I have to ask you, as somebody who like took 20 years to grow in your eyebrows, did you see somebody like Anthony Davis and you were like, this motherfucker over here just showing off? with
Oh no,
his
I was
little-
happy. I was like, it could be worse. I could be like this guy. I'm a positive, slightly negative guy.
Matt is saying you should shave your head live on the show. If
Bro,
you,
shave your pubes live
Gabe's
on the show. I'm
canceling
not
me.
doing that
Gabe's
shit.
canceling me though. I don't know why. Was it the Chuck comment?
I think it was the Chuck comment.
Fair.
It was the Charlie. Yeah.
I'll wear like an A&M hat for an hour.
That
Oh,
For an hour.
no punishment, dude. You'll wear an A&M hat for an
No,
hour
excuse
on the show.
you.
Bro.
No punishment, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro, you're being a real bitch right now.
I'm not gonna shave my eyebrows. Like, I'm just not. That's like an act. Like, that shit took
Okay,
way too
all right,
Hey,
long.
come on,
Fine.
Mr. 74% hit on the weekend.
Instead of removing hair, Caesar needs to add hair. If the Celtics get eliminated in the first round,
Full
you have
push
to
around the
grow-
crotch.
you have to grow a porn stash and keep it until the next NBA season starts.
You're smoking dick. I'm not doing that.
Why is that your go-to every time tonight? Like,
Because that's no. You know what's crazy about that? That's like
Freud
that's like
says-
my phrase.
Freud
That's my
says it's
phrase,
telling
like-
us something.
That's my phrase. Like out of like in society.
In
Your
society.
phrase.
all right,
Um,
fair enough. We'll come up with something for Caesar. So you weren't impressed by the trade?
I'll drink
deadline?
bleach.
Did you? Bleach?
Can I die? How much bleach does it take for me to die?
You
I
should
don't know.
Google
Let's find
that,
out.
Caesar.
Let's
Google
find
that one.
out live on air.
Yeah.
How much bleach? That's 3 Google, Sarah.
Hey,
There's some hydrogen peroxide in the eyebrows. That's what you
yeah.
gotta do.
Oh, you know what
Matt
I'll do?
Barr, we're
I'll
gonna
give-
let
no,
the
that's kinda
intern think
scary.
he gets to decide his own punishment because it's gonna lead him to drink bleach. Apparently, like, yeah, let's see how this takes us.
They do me a lot of favors. I don't have to pay back that one loan that I have to take for summer classes.
All right, so KD, that was the big news. KD going to the Suns overnight too. That was the most bizarre part. I woke up in the morning.
Oh
and
my god!
90 million messages. Go ahead, Caesar.
I Google how much bleach does it take for me to die, and the immediate result is help is available. Speak with someone.
I told and it's on his Google search.
988 everyone.
Jesus Christ.
No,
Cancel
for
me.
real, for
Yeah,
real, though.
cancel me.
No,
though.
for real.
Yeah, cancel
Bro.
me.
No, like I'm being serious. Today's a crazy day for some people. Some people don't. They feel like they have no one that loves them. I love you. So remember, there's someone out there that does love you.
Is that you trying to help though?
That
'Cause-
is Caesar helping. That's Caesar throwing out a lifeline.
I think if I found out someone loved me that didn't love The Rock, I'd be like, well, this
See,
is
that's what I'm
the
saying,
final
like-
straw.
Is that true love? Is that
Guess I'll just go end it then.
if you don't know what it is to love The Rock, do you really even know love?
You can't love me if you don't love Dwayne Johnson.
He's Samoan.
What is that supposed to mean? Hold on a second. What?
Hold on,
Hit him with the card. Hit him with the
Race,
oh shit.
race card.
Hands off, Mookie.
I was gonna beat you there, and then fuck.
I said, hold on a second. If you hear me say hold on a second, I'm going to it and I'm clicking the button. Period. It doesn't matter.
already
Like,
done.
I'm hitting that button.
Look. If you want to pull a race card, then I'm gonna ask the question: aren't Samoan people Polynesian? Like, isn't that what they fall under?
Oh, wait, Mike, I got this one. Pass.
No, this is a genuine question that's like making me more knowledgeable
I know.
about society.
This is
Right.
like-
Google it. I ain't answering that shit.
I
Get in
just
trouble.
did, and it says Samoan or Polynesian people, part of the larger Austronesian peoples, and I don't know if I can say that word.
This is why I
Does it
always
have a
say-
hard R?
This is why I always ask the question when I go full
MONGOLOID.
when I go full Kyrie with it. I'm like, why do we always say Jewish like it's a race? Like Jewish is a religion. Like it's not like a people.
Dude, okay, I was watching the halftime show. Oh, we're talking about basketball. Fuck. Celtics and two. Celtics and two.
Oh, go ahead.
Celtics.
Sure. Let's anything to pull this ripcord and get us out of this
So
conversation.
I was watching the halftime show and all of the lights came on, and then
Did
Run
you have
This
a
Town-
power surge or something?
No, I
your-
was like, all Connie had to do was shut the fuck up.
We've been saying that for years though.
George
Like,
Bush
literally,
doesn't
like-
like black people.
Since like 2010 is like Kanye, just shut the fuck up.
My search history, it's not that bad actually.
That's just extensive. You have an extensive search history.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a good way to put it.
Ed was looking at.
I learn about it every Tuesday at 8:00 Central Time.
The other big basketball news: LeBron set the scoring record. Scott, as a huge
Goat.
Jordan fan,
LeBron, best ever, no doubt. See, because Scott knows. He knows Michael ain't going to ever be able to hold LeBron's jockstrap.
Did you see LeBron at the Super Bowl get booed by everybody in the stadium? Like,
Oh no, I didn't. That's
They
a
showed-
shame.
they showed
It
LeBron.
was all the
and
Philly
it was-
fans.
It was a moment of unity in the stadium where the Kansas City and the Philly fans came together to shower LeBron with booze. And as he was getting booze, he still pretended to put a crown on his head. I was like, this guy.
Dedicated to the cause. I respect
mean,
that. I
yeah.
respect that. I mean, to be fair with LeBron, he does have one of the greatest all-time clapbacks that day after they lost that champion or the finals. I think it was his first one in Cleveland. Or no, I take that back. It was that first one in Miami. But he's like, yeah, y'all got to go to work tomorrow and live your lives. I'm gonna go back to being me. Like, it just shat on everybody for having regular ass day jobs. Like that was a GOAT level clapback. Like, MJ doesn't have one of those in his back pocket where you just be like, I mean, he doesn't need one because he wasn't losing in the finals. But either way, he doesn't have one where he can just say to everybody, yeah, y'all motherfuckers ain't shit, you're poor, and you're not famous like me, so go get fucked.
This question might completely like get me off the show, right? Did Jordan play any good teams other than the Jazz like in the finals?
And you're done. Done for the show.
So Scott, I gotta.
It's a real question. It's a real question.
Done.
Like, bro,
Done.
like who are the
Done.
Trailblazers
I
other
am
than Drexler?
done.
Who are the Trailblazers other than Drexler?
Done. This
I'm being
man-
serious.
This
I'm being
man
serious.
has gone after Michael Jordan and The Rock in the same show. I can't.
No,
I'm
I'm
out.
being serious. I'm not
Fucking
going
out.
after Jordan. I'm asking because,
Done.
like, if you
You're
really
going
think
after
about
Jordan,
it,
man.
the
You're
Suns
gonna
are better than the Trailblazers, but I still think the fucking
So
the
before
Warriors beat the Trailblazers. Every team that LeBron's beat in the finals, I think they beat every team that Jordan's played in the finals, and it's not even close.
I
Like, it's like
think that's a
sweep.
fair assessment. Like, the
And they sweep
Warriors
them.
are at different levels. So I don't think if the Warriors were playing all of those teams from the West during Jordan's era, the Warriors come out of the West every year. Like, the way we had Cleveland versus the Warriors, and we just penciled it in, it would have been LeBron versus Jordan versus the Warriors. Like, every time it would have been like, oh, okay, cool, they're doing this. Chicago versus the Warriors. We'll see you in the finals. Like, that's how it would have been, Scott, if you supplanted the Warriors back in Jordan's time, or took Jordan and his team and brought them forward to play in now's time against the Warriors. Like, the Warriors were
see,
unreal.
Mike, I see how you say that, and Caesar, I think that's what you're trying to get across. But watch, this is really going to blow Caesar's mind. Do you really think that holds true when there wasn't a 3-point line back then? Like, Caesar, are the Warriors that good if they can only make twos?
There was threes when Jordan played.
He tried.
It was a good
Yeah, I
attempt.
know.
Mikey. It was a good
tried.
attempt.
He
Hey,
tried
go
to
for
be-
It
I
a
was
good
like, bro, I
shot.
saw the 30 for 30 shit. Like, there's a
I-
3-point line there.
God damn it.
Fuck. Also, Scott, I know you say he doesn't have a clapback like that. However, I do believe it was one Sir Jordan who said Republicans buy shoes too, right?
What
Yeah,
a
that
dog.
That wasn't so much of a clapback. That was just like keeping it real. Like,
I mean, it's
you
still
know.
pretty savage though. Like, I mean, that's iconic, if you will, of just summarizing what MJ was all about.
About that paper. I mean,
Get
yeah,
that
I mean,
paper. Get that
he-
quan, yo.
My
Yeah.
question is, like, how much does KD average against that Bulls team? Like, what, 37?
No, 13. He'd get his ass broke.
Okay, and there it is. It took like 5 minutes of Jordan and LeBron talk for somebody to steer to, players these days would never be able to play back then. Blur, blur, blur.
Yeah, they
blur.
No,
would,
that's not what I'm
bro.
saying. I'm saying the physicality, like KD would have to work out. All right, that's fine, Mike. If you want to discredit the reality of the situation, like they are completely different games. We're talking 30 years
yeah.
difference in the sport. Like, the same goes for hockey, the same goes for football. Like,
I'm dying on the inside, Sarah.
I have a question. No, not a question. This is probably the craziest thing I've ever said in my life.
Like, I'm good, but Jesus, I'm drunk.
Like, give me
Okay,
like an
fine, media,
obscure
like
point
17
guard.
and a half.
I think Darius Garland would be like the John Stockton if you put Darius Garland back in the day.
Who is
DG.
Darius Garland?
What? You don't know ball. You don't know ball.
I know. I've never claimed to know ball. Like, that's
Okay,
why I'm
my bad.
asking.
Yeah, he's
you don't
he's
have
the
to know
point guard.
ball when you know Jordan.
He's the point guard for the Cavs, but he's fucking ridiculous. He's super efficient. He's great on the ball. His vision's nice. He has a shot. I think if you put Darius Garland, who's even he's not even like a top 4 point guard in the league right now. If you put him back then, he's probably averaging like a triple double.
Well, yeah. I mean, if any of today's
Dude, averaging a
athletes
triple
played
double
in
is
the
not a
fucking
big deal.
mid-90s, of course they'd be like, what? That's
That's
why it's
what
absurd to think that Kevin Durant would only score 13 a game.
Yes,
I said 37. I said 37.
Take Durant and you put him back in the 90s, like just teleport back to
Like
the
he
90s.
cooks
And
everyone.
this dude is that size, that alien physique, and he's just popping threes. Dennis Rodman's head would explode, and a bunch of cocaine would fly out like glitter and land on the court when he realized that this gigantic human being is popping threes in his
Bobo?
face. There's no way.
Dude, no, but see that you're also overlooking how much more advanced the psychological game was back then. You really want to go toe to toe with Rodman? Like
Dr. Mahita. Dr.
He
Mahita's
kicks my
back.
ass. He kicks my ass.
Caesar, did Jordan play anybody but the Jazz? Moments later, you don't know
I
ball.
wasn't born back then, though. That's before 2000.
also Gabe pointing out Darius Garland, not an all-star.
That's what. Okay, thanks for proving my point.
That's actually kind of surprising that Darius Garland is not an all-star, considering like all of the all-stars are now out of the East. Like that trade deadline, it was just like, hey, guess what? This is for you, Giannis. Like, just enjoy your walk to the finals, please, because everybody has
Your walk to the finals? Dude, are y'all like trying to piss me off today?
I mean, we don't
after
need
you pissed
to
me
when
off
the
with
facts
the Rock
speak for
tape.
themselves.
Like, what? Yeah.
The Celtics aren't even, I mean,
You
maybe I
woke
guess
up and
they're
chose
third best
violence.
in the
So here
league.
we are.
The hospital Celtics are like top 4 team in the league. Now that's without Williams, Tatum, Brown, and Smart.
The fact that you have a
They had
lineup
all of those
named
guys
for
there
when
last year
you're-
and lost in the finals. Like, what?
Yeah, and the fact that you have a name for the lineup when your top 4 dudes are out is weird. Like, why
Yeah,
are
the
you playing that
hospital
lineup
Celtics.
so often?
Because they're always
Get some
fucking
actual
hurt.
dogs who can show up for 82 games a year.
Yeah, you know,
too many games
you
in a
try to
year.
put those Celtics back in the 90s, they'd be out of the game for good.
Oh,
'cause-
bro, Jordan would have Tatum's nutsack in his face.
Derek White, 18 and
Yeah.
a half.
Yeah, for Kobe.
I love the
And
pose.
Tatum dunked
Yeah,
on LeBron. He's
I
dunking
I
on
got
Jordan,
you.
bro.
I got
Yeah.
you. Oh, it was
Yeah.
this. I
Yeah.
got you.
Yeah, the emoji.
By the way, Sarah,
We
you're
got
asking
us.
how that Scott that beer was going for Scott. I think you just got your answer on top of the earlier one. That sums it up even better. Caesar, how many points your guy got? And I'm trying to find this shit out here. On
I watched,
FanDuel.
I did watch a 30 for 30. Low key, my favorite 30 for 30 is the one on the U. That's a great 30 for 30.
That is a great
A solid
30.
one. I think that's what made me love 30 for 30s.
May I ask Sarah how I'm an
I don't know
onion?
which one I bailed on.
Onions have
I want an
layers, dummy.
elaboration
Come
the
on.
onion. Yeah, I
Shrek
know I
101.
have layers, but like dumb layers, good layers, like moldy layers.
No. That's the thing.
Grant
Just layers.
Williams.
Like when you're peeling back an onion, sometimes you think you're getting more to the heart of it, and then every now and then you get to the layer and you're like, "What the fuck is this?" But you peel it off, and you're like, "Okay, it's still good underneath." Like
All right, badass.
we're peeling off your rock layers, like
Okay,
all
dope.
your bullshit.
I need 2 more boards from Grant Williams.
I'm like a bag of pinto beans. Every once in a while, you look through and you'll find a rock.
Why are there rocks in your beans, dude?
No, it's because like when you get a bag of like unboiled pinto beans, you look through them, and sometimes when they filter them through the factory, rocks get inside of them.
Why are there just rocks in your factories? Like
The
that should
more
be
you know,
fixed.
Rainbow just struck across my roof.
Have y'all ever like actually boiled like beans?
Yes, I have boiled beans. I've
No, never in my
found a
life have I
pouch
boiled a
that I've
bean.
boiled beans. All right, boys. let's switch some gears here. Let's talk a little baseball.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
Scott, tomorrow. Mookie, how excited are you? The pitchers and catchers report tomorrow.
Can you mute them?
Caesar, are you excited? The pitchers and catchers report tomorrow.
Bro, I don't give a fuck till I can start putting money on the fuckers.
I'm so excited.
That's not an attitude to have up for a Rise Up fan, you son of a bitch.
All right, Caesar, I need
They
3
can't
more
rise up
points
if they
from
don't have
Derek
your
White
support.
and 2
No.
boards from Grant Williams. Are they going to make it happen for me? I got 1 quarter left to play.
Yeah.
Scott, let's talk about these changes in MLB rules that are being implemented
I'm gonna
this
take a
season.
piss.
There are some
Oh,
crazy
good call. I'm going to go get a beer. Be right back,
that,
Caesar.
that have been put in place here. All right. So first off, Scott, obviously no shift this year. That's a big deal. The shift is now gone. It's dead. How are you feeling about the lack of shift this year?
I'm fine with it. It's whatever. I remember baseball before the shift. I'll be fine with it after.
I thought they got rid of that last year.
No, they
And
voted or they
they
like
talked about it.
finalized.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they said
they like finalized
they
it. And it's like, it
agreed
takes
that they were going to
effect.
get rid of it, but it takes effect this season. So the shift is
So-
gone. Also being implemented is a pitch clock. Pitchers will have 15 seconds to throw when nobody's on base and 20 seconds when there's a runner on base. A batter has to be in the box, ready to play with 8 seconds to go on the pitch clock, or else they get a strike called on them. Scott, this pitch clock was big in the minor league. It took games from like 3+ hours down to an average of 2 hours and 39 minutes. This is a big deal, this pitch clock being implemented. How excited are you for this one?
I'm excited to watch the chaos ensue. As all the elder statesmen.
Terrible.
Yeah, I think at least until about June, it's gonna be a complete clusterfuck with it, and you're just gonna have. Remember when they instituted the whole checking the pitcher's hands, and you had Scherzer out here lifting up his shirt. It's gonna be like that for a little while. Yeah, it's gonna be real crazy for a while. Like you're just gonna see dudes just lose their minds over it. I can't wait till the first time one of these veteran pitchers who's never dealt with it, because you got like half the league, right? Like at least half the league has been in the minors. I'm dealing with this over the past few years, but you got these veterans who've never played with this. They're going to lose their shit. I can't wait for it.
Mookie, how excited are you for a pitch clock in baseball?
But hey, as they say in hockey, let's do that hockey.
Tyson, to answer your question about how much Tarasenko is going to add to an already stacked Rangers team, I think it really depends on how well he'll gel. Hopefully you get top 6 minutes, but honestly, when you get to the playoffs, it's all about your goaltender and who's got the hot hand. That's what's really going to come down to.
I love that Tyson changed his picture.
I was just
in
going to
the
say,
game
that's the
comment.
more
Yeah.
impressive.
I have a
thing
question
there
for
is
Tyson.
picture.
Go for
How
it.
many of these pictures do you have in the chamber?
Quite a few, apparently. He's got all of them.
I wouldn't challenge the man if I was you.
Caesar, for those of
I'm
us
not
that work
challenging
in an office type job where you sit at a desk for 8 hours a day, what do you think we do with all that time?
Work.
But what do you think that actually looks
Cute,
like?
Caesar.
Because
Cute. That's
I'll tell you to reference Tyson's photos, and that's what's happening during those hours at the desk.
Okay, back to baseball rules.
Here's the pitch. Oh, shit.
I
Pickoff-
have a question about this.
Pickoffs are now limited, and actually, they're not just pickoffs. It's called disengagement. So basically, anytime there's a pickoff attempt, anytime there's a fake pickoff attempt, anytime the pitcher steps off the rubber for any reason, anytime there's a meeting on the mound, that's considered a disengagement. You get 2 disengagements per at bat. On the third one, the pitcher is called for a balk, and he then, obviously runners advance, all that good stuff.
That's a good beer.
God, yeah, right, Caesar. That's a good rule. I'm excited
good
about
beer.
this one. Although,
I heard
damn.
Bach.
I got to be honest. One of my favorite things though in baseball is now gone. So I was disappointed when replays came in because I thought we weren't going to see any more manager ejections. I'm very disappointed because one of my favorite things in baseball is when a pitcher throws over like 19 times, when a visiting pitcher keeps throwing over to first base and then the fans boo, and then the pitcher throws a ball and they just cheer because he threw it to the plate. It's my favorite thing in baseball. Second only to when a guy throws like 16 straight balls and then throws a strike and the fans
Give him
give
the old
the-
Bronx cheer.
oh, good for you. There it is. You finally got one. Scott, what do you think about the disengagement rule?
I actually like it. Like all of these rules, I know it's going to take a little bit of getting used to, and the OWGs, like, but this is me, the hybrid fan, where I'm like a lot of OWG, but also wanting shit to like make sure the sport doesn't die. Like this type of stuff, sign me up for. Like, let's fucking keep it moving, man. Yes,
Scott, are you?
That bar said.
Scott, are
like
you
there
basically?
doesn't need to be that many fucking pickoffs and shit. Like, how many times does a runner actually get picked off? Like, I'd love to know that statistic. Like, when a pitcher throws over, how often does it happen on like the first throw? Like, it's like a 0%.
It's very low. But that's not what the pickoff's for. The pickoff isn't.
Oh,
I
I know for sure. It's like but that's the thing. It's become this other thing where it's like, oh, I'm gonna throw over so that I can like get my bearings, or I can throw over so I can like, collect my thoughts or whatever the fuck. Like, it disengage. Like it's past what it was used for, like initially intended for. So yeah, fuck that shit.
So what's
This
the
is
rule
like-
for the base runner? Like, do they
Hold
have a
on.
limit the
Before
amount
we
of times
get
that they
to
can
this,
go?
you guys are basically showing why baseball is so boring and worthless, because you're going on and on and on about something and missing an opportunity for the entertainment and excitement that's right in front of your face. I'm pretty sure you all just let Scott walk right past the fact that he said that I'm kind of half in this camp and half in this camp as far as a baseball fan's concerned.
Damn,
Race card.
I didn't see that coming.
It's true. It's true. He earned
I'll get us
half
back
of,
on track.
He earned half of a January 6th and half of an air horn, because it's
See,
like
that's fair, right?
I'm totally like half and half when it comes to my baseball fandom. Like, let's keep this fucking thing moving, but tradition.
I will say too, though, I think these are perfect opportunities for I'm going to put this forth for you guys because, as other esteemed members of the balloting committee, I need your votes before we can put this person in the Hall of Petty Fame here on Craft Brewed Sports. Because
Hall of Petty Fame.
whatever, I don't know, we got to workshop it, something like that. The Petty Hall of Fame, fuck, whatever.
That's better than Hall of Petty Fame.
Yeah, well, I was gonna go Hall of Petty, but I was like,
You could
it's
just go
missing
Hall of
something.
Petty.
Hall of Petty
I am
Fame.
definitely in the Hall of Petty.
Again,
Fame.
we'll leave that up to the marketing intern. But the point is, for those of you, I'm sure Caesar knows all about this story, being a huge UT fan. But just earlier this week in college softball, we had potentially one of the best moves ever in coaching, where there's a rule in college softball during the regular season. If you're in extra innings, there's like a drop dead time. Like, you have to finish a whole inning, or the inning has to be completed with someone in the lead by that time. Otherwise, they call the game a tie because they're like, we got to keep it moving. We
They
got to
won't
keep
call
going
it a
on.
tie,
There's
but
other
they'll
shit to
call
go
it
on.
the latest. Like, if say the fucking
They call it a tie. They end up
They
calling
s-
it a tie.
no,
because
say
that-
the fucking fourth inning. Say the inning
No.
ended like 5-4. That's what they'll call it back to.
Okay, you're wrong, but that's fine. Anyways,
Okay.
they were in extra innings, Texas and Florida, and Texas was losing. And so they're at bat in the bottom of the inning. They're the home team. They're down by 4. They're on their last out. And the coach looks up at the clock and he realizes all we got to do is make this shit stretch for like 11 more minutes, and we hit the drop dead time. It reverts back to the previous inning, which is a tie. And so they end up changing the batters. They end up doing pinch runners left and right. A batter steps out of the batter's box to go get eye drops in her eye. And would you not believe it? But before that inning finishes, the clock strikes 3:30 and the umps call game, and it reverts back to a tie because they hit the drop dead time. That coach, I think, deserves consideration for the Petty Hall of Fame.
He's fucking badass.
And that's what's called gamesmanship.
I was gonna say that. Eddie, that's just genius. Is
Yeah.
what that is. That's like smart coaching. That's who you want
Like,
on your.
I was
bench right
listening
there.
to them talk about these new baseball rules this morning, and it was just like, what type of advantage are the savvy veteran umpires gonna have in manipulating these rules? Because it's up to the umpire's discretion to call these balls and keeping them on the pitch timer and shit. So how funny is it gonna be when certain umpires are cave into dudes who get a little leeway and all that shit? That's why it's gonna be chaos for at least the first 3 months. You're just gonna have all this shit happen. That's gonna be hilarious. It's gonna make for great post-game highlights. I just hope it doesn't cost the Braves any games. That's it. I don't give a shit. I want to laugh at all of the chaos, but I just hope that in none of that does it cost the Braves any wins.
I'll give baseball credit. They're manufacturing entertainment and controversy, which I can always appreciate that because, Mike, what they've also done is shown the umpires, look, we're going to get robots to call balls and strikes because this shit's insane. But don't worry, we're not going to get rid of you because we still need someone there with the stopwatch. You know, you're still going to have a place on the diamond.
That's totally coming. And all of these rules are meant to speed up the game and give you more offense, which then would negate any speed.
Yeah.
Gain. Like that's the problem with baseball is they're like, listen, we need to speed this up. These games are too damn long. We got to do a pitch clock. You can't throw over that much. But all this is doing is increasing the offense, which is going to increase the length of time in the game. So like removing the shift is just going to create more offense and create more runners on base and provide less outs, which means the game is going to go longer. So all of this is going to be a net, like maybe kind of positive, but for the most part, everything is going to be equal out in terms of like length of games.
That's why I'm saying people getting so butthurt about it shouldn't worry. Like it's still going to be baseball. Like baseball just going baseball. It'll forever be what it is, and no matter what they switch, it's just going to be.
How long before baseball becomes like the fourth most popular sport?
It already is.
Never.
It's
I will prop this shit up until I die. So at
when
least
does the MLS take it over?
Never.
When does soccer take it over?
Never.
It's already the fourth most popular sport.
I think it's as
hands
soon
down.
as Messi comes to Miami is when soccer takes over baseball.
Ooh, here's a better question. Now that sports gambling is legal in Ohio, do you think it's going to be easier for me to bet on the Little League World Series this summer?
Jesus Christ.
Jesus, man.
When does baseball start, actually?
Baseball starts
March 31st.
No.
baby.
I mean, like, when does it
But the
actually
WBC starts March 8th, motherfucker.
No, like, you know how basketball doesn't start till Christmas Day? Like, it starts in September.
When does
but it starts on
baseball
Christmas Day.
actually start?
Like
I think
November?
it's like August.
Not November, like September?
September is when baseball starts.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a few weeks. No. Baseball is good. No, here's what happened.
June.
I was gonna say baseball.
June?
It's summer because there's nothing else happening. Like as soon as
June. As soon as the
nobody
NBA
watches
Finals
Are you
ends
kidding
in
me?
June.
Nothing else happening?
From
Are you
June.
drunk?
This is why the playoffs
Soccer,
should start the minute football
lacrosse,
comes back.
Ultimate Frisbee,
Get fucked.
Why is
handball in Europe.
more entertaining than MLB? Like, that's because I've gone to countless like UT baseball games, and they're fun. Like, they're
okay,
cool.
you want to talk fun, Caesar? Watch the World Baseball Classic. That is fun fucking baseball. There's like bands in the stands playing. Like it is a party.
We can make
time.
Caesar a fucking baseball fan if he watches the World Baseball
Yes,
Classic.
specifically.
I promise you.
I like college baseball. It's the MLB that I get drawn off by.
But that's the way it's played in the World Baseball Classic. It's like college baseball.
Okay.
That's the best. That's the best part about it. And I'm not even trying to be funny. It really is. Like
The players
get
are
excited.
so emotional. The fans are into it. There's a
Yeah.
party going on nonstop. It is a great damn time at the World Baseball Classic.
Except America sucks. So there's that.
What are you
Except for
talking about?
the defending
America's
World
the
Baseball
number
Classic.
two odds to win the whole thing. America's at plus 230, Drew.
We've never won the World Baseball Classic. Don't give me a bullshit
You
about
motherfucker.
favorites going
You
in.
son of a bitch. You son of a
Mute
bitch.
him. He's muted the
doing
rest
a
of the
thing.
show. No, he's muted the rest of the
You're
show.
doing a thing. Yes, they have. They just won the last one.
this-
The USA is the reigning champs, baby.
Didn't Puerto Rico win it, or was that in high school?
No, Puerto Rico's never won it. It was Japan twice in the United States.
No, did
fact-
Puerto Rico win in 2017?
No, the U.S. beat
motherfucker.
Puerto Rico.
USA, Puerto Rico.
Oh,
USA,
shit.
bitch.
Fuck outta here.
USA.
Wait, so the last one hasn't been since 2017?
I know,
There was
right?
the
How
COVID.
stupid is that?
It was supposed to be 2021.
Why isn't
What
there
kind of
marketing for
good,
this?
like any serious sport doesn't have its like marquee event canceled by a pandemic? Like what a bunch of chumps, baseball.
The Olympics did, but they moved it to the next year.
I mean, it still happened.
Let's talk about these beers we're drinking.
Right now. No, not yet, Scott, because there's one more story that I need to throw in.
Okay,
here.
it's cool. I just wanted to mute those two.
Yeah, okay. Also, the final two rules that are coming to baseball: bigger bases. The bases go from 15 inches to
whatever.
inches. Hey,
I can't wait till
3
the
inches is a lot. 3 inches is a lot. That's a big difference.
That's an average size change.
It's true.
speaking of 3 inches,
Right? That's a huge amount, right? 3
I
inches.
mean,
that's a
for
lot.
real though, if you added 3 inches even to me.
I was gonna say, speaking of 3 inches, Jenny says she doesn't see any Morio, so she's signing off. But
I had Morios. I had the last of my Morios
I was
last
gonna
week.
What's
say,
a Mario?
I couldn't have any Morios last week because I ate them all before the show and then didn't have time to go buy some. Pretty solid though. Morios are pretty good. Joe Hall called him mid in the Facebook group.
He's a dirty, horrible liar.
So, but that's what I wanted to ask. What's bigger, Joe or Morio's?
Oh,
Morios.
I was very confused at that question.
And yeah, Sarah, we did just talk Texas softball.
You and me both. Also, the rule, position players pitching, they've changed the rule on that one. So now a position player can't come in to pitch unless his team is up by 10 or down by 8. It used to be if you were up or down by 6, then a position player.
Don't forget. No, Sarah, you're a liar. Don't forget also that they adopted the extra inning rule.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Runner
that
on
was
second. That's the one rule that I'm like, God damn it.
No. I love that one.
I don't
because
like it.
It's only for the regular season. And again, like, look, I love baseball as much as the next guy, but when you're sitting there watching it and it gets to like the 19th fucking inning because there's,
I'm okay with the rule, but don't do it. Like, there's enough games that end after 10 that you don't have to implement that until the 11th inning.
Okay, yeah, I will. I was just gonna say, I can definitely agree that they start it. It shouldn't start right as soon as extra start. Like, you should give it a couple innings.
You know what baseball needs is they need to run their season Liga MX style, split it into 2 halves and have a playoff mid-season and then have a second playoff at the end of the whole season that then leads into like a super playoff of the first and second playoffs. That'd get me to watch.
That's actually a great idea.
On board with that. The Reds might have gotten a World Series if that had happened prior to the strike. All right, Scott, one more baseball story for you. There is a Wikipedia user by the name of Crew Chief 22, who has been trying to make edits to Joe West's Wikipedia page. Those edits were rejected because they, quote, did not appear to be constructive. And Crew Chief 22 responded with this. Now, we should note that Joe West's number, his umpire number, was 22. So Crew Chief 22 responded, I constructively corrected the bullshit that was on this page. There was never a shoving match between Joe Torre and West. I should know. I was there. And then he said, and the federal court order MLB to reinstate the umpires just as I wrote. Then he said, if you aren't going to leave my page alone, please remove it completely. I don't need anyone knowing anything about me, and I certainly don't need anyone reading things that are not true. Either reinstate what I wrote or erase the entire page. I'm tired of correcting your lies. Joe West is correcting his own Wikipedia page under the name Crew Chief 22 and getting pissed and fighting with Wikipedia because they're denying his edits.
Joe West is the Kevin Durant of baseball.
I can't help but feel like Kevin Durant just caught a stray there for that comparison, honestly.
No, I mean, Kevin Durant's the only other person that I can think of that goes around the internet worrying about what people are saying about him. Like Joe West, who I'm shocked even knows how to open up a computer or turn on a computer, is out here on Wikipedia like, these sons of bitches, these facts aren't straight about me. I'll fix them. And he's single finger typing his corrections.
I was going to say, how long did it take him to make all that shit and figure it all out? You know what I mean? Like Wikipedia ain't.
Like, that's why
these motherfuckers said I got into a shoving match with Joe Torre. I'll show them. I did not get into a shoving match with Joe Torre. I should know. I was there.
My country album was amazing.
Platinum gold. Oh, well, I mean, you knew he had to do something in his retirement. Like, is it really shocking? This is what it is.
I thought it was great because, like, when he retired, I was like, oh man, Joe West is just gone. Like, I'm not gonna really be able to make fun of him anymore. And then he hand delivers this wonderful piece of news right before the show.
This is great. This is so OWG. This is so baseball. Like him, like the only more shocking or the only more on brand thing would be if Bud Selig was doing the same thing. Like, I didn't turn a blind eye to steroids. That's a bold-faced lie.
Bud's username is just Commish.
No, better. It would just be former Commish. FMR Commish.
Oh, shit. That's amazing. All right, real quick before we get out of here, I got a real quick golf story.
Playing a game of whack fuck here. Whack.
From the producers of the F1 show that was on Netflix, we are getting Full Swing, an inside look at the PGA Tour. They had documentary cameras following around several tour players, including Rory McIlroy. This is all during like the Live Golf PGA split and all that shit that went on.
Ooh.
It drops the 15th tomorrow on Netflix.
Hello.
I cannot wait. Like, Scott, this might have to be like a regular weekly review, although I'm going to watch all of the episodes tomorrow. I might call off work and just watch Full Swing all day long just to see how amazing. Like the promo that I saw, it looks so good. And at one point you hear one of the golfers, I think it was Ian Poulter, was like, "You guys picked a hell of a year to start following us around." I was like, "Oh man, this shit's gonna be juicy. The OWG war is on."
I was just gonna say OWG's everywhere, getting real pissed. They're gonna be altering Wikipedia pages. Joe West will be in there like, "This golf fucking thing, this is bullshit."
Mookie, did you bet on any of the Waste Management Open this weekend?
No, I've never really gotten into golf betting. Once Tiger versus the field became kind of straightforward and easy. Should I though? Is it worth it?
Waste Management Open is one of the greatest tournaments.
Oh, I know that. Yeah, I just from a betting perspective, I don't really know where I'd go with that.
I just put money on UT, guys. Scotty Scheffler, Jordan Spieth. That's about it.
See, that's a good strategy. I guess we could bet on that Xavier.
Guys,
Shut the fuck up.
this weekend, Scott, he's back. He's back.
Tiger.
Tiger's back. Tiger's back, Scott. Tiger's back. Tiger's back. Tiger's back. Tiger. He's back.
He's back again.
Tiger's back.
He's like Ludacris's first album, back for the first time. Thanks.
He's back. Tiger's back.
Let me know. Like, I just want to know when Tiger makes a cut again. Like, that's
Me
all I
too.
want.
I'm so excited. I hope it happens this weekend.
Hey, Mike, I bet you $5
Hey.
you don't.
Hold on a second. I'm saying it right now so that next week all you motherfuckers can call me out.
Wait, cut the music. Hold up. Cut the music.
If Tiger makes the cut this weekend,
You'll shave your eyebrows.
no, God, no. It'll take me 20 years to go back. I will join one of these stupid fucking gambling apps. I will sign up for DraftKings.
Wait, you've been signed up?
Fuck no. What the fuck?
Dude, all right, hold on. I got a code. I got a code for you, okay?
No.
Just like-
I'm also not using anybody's code. I'm just saying I'll
come
get
on,
on this
man.
whole I will get on board with this whole gambling from my phone bullshit if Tiger just makes the goddamn cut this weekend. That's it. That's it.
Tiger. I
Caesar.
can't wait. Scott, what were you drinking tonight? Would you bang it?
I put a bunch of beers in this glass.
Look at his face. He's so happy. Look at how happy he is.
It was so good. I am really drunk. I would bang all three of these beers. This is what I call my threesome, my Valentine's Day threesome. Tiramisu porter, nitro s'mores, and nitro creme brulee, all poured in a glass. I feel like Jesus Shuttlesworth in that one scene.
That one, not the whole movie, just the scene.
Just that one scene.
What were you drinking? Would you bang it?
Yeah, I mean, I would bank almost everything. This one was all right. I was expecting better things at first in the start, but then as you got deeper in the can, it kind of started to taste a little tinny. But I'd still do it again. I'd still let it happen. Definitely bang it. But what's more important, Caesar, your Hospital Celtics took the parlay hit, bro.
What I say, bro? What the fuck did I say?
I asked you if Derek White would get over 18.5. Derek White would get over 8.5 assists, and Grant Williams get over 7.5 boards. And you're like, yeah, obviously. And then I said, yes, bet it. And you said, wait, who are those guys? There's something to that effect. But you gave great advice.
Yep.
Caesar, what were you drinking? Would you bang it?
I was drinking box slider Toadies? Boxhead or Toadies? It's a Texas Bach. I don't know what makes it. I don't know what makes the Bach Texas, but it was great. It's a cool can, black and white. Death.
Hey, yo,
sick.
black and white.
Yeah, shut up, that. So yeah, this is for all of us.
Wait, you got to give it to him, right?
Yeah, give it to him.
Race card.
But also give it to him.
Is it time for us to just cut one that has those smashed together?
I think we're gonna have to. We're gonna have to do a race card with the Buddhist man and a race card with the rap air. Play it by ear. I was drinking Fresh Batch Series Ginger Snap Pastry Stout. Despite the highly racist name from Toppling Goliath, this is a really good beer. Would smash without a doubt. Why are you laughing?
Because ginger's not a race, just like the Jews. Like I just giggled at the idea. This is racist.
Yeah, but it's not a religion because they got no soul. So
I have like a. I don't mean
Drain, sip, chug, drain, pour. People confusing. Jewish, Samoan, and gingers.
Okay, oh fuck, I'll do that first. Then. Okay, do I answer that or not? Because I don't know what to. I don't know what to say to that.
It's a dangerous one.
I mean,
Very
you're not getting
dangerous.
more trouble than the other shit we do on here.
Hey! Look, I learned my lesson. I'm sipping Jews. I don't know what happens after that.
Oh yeah. That's a good answer. That's exactly what I'm doing.
I don't know what else to do, but I'm sipping Jews.
Yeah, I'll take that take too.
Yeah, Mike, walk it off on that one. Let's see you close the show out. That.
Go ahead, Caesar. Sorry, Caesar's got
It's
something.
because like I don't mean to kill the mood, but as like a survivor of like something like
Of
this.
eyebrows that take 20
No.
years to grow.
You're gonna be like, fuck. I wanted to say mid-show if I could do this, but I have to. It's been balling me up the whole day.
God.
2 summers ago, I was in Austin when a mass shooting happened, and
Oh, damn.
Way to
dude.
bring the show down at the
no, yeah. But the thing is, with the stuff that happened yesterday in Michigan State, I just want if you're religious or not, if you could just please send that area all your thoughts and prayers. It's I can't
Caesar,
imagine what they're going through.
I'm gonna take it one step further for you. Fuck your thoughts and prayers. Let's fucking do something about this once and for all and end all this shit.
Okay, if we're going that, then I can go crazy. Then I don't understand what's in a fucking take for people in these positions to do something about it. I've been through 2 fucking shootings and nothing's fucking happened. I don't know what's gonna take. Is it gonna take for one of their fucking kids to get hurt in one of these things to finally make some sense? I'm tired of it, bro. I'm fucking tired of it. I don't want to. Like,
We're all fucking tired of it, man. I'm tired of sending my kid to school hoping that his school isn't the one that gets picked today.
I'm sorry for doing this, but I just.
This is a weird way to end this show, guys.
I'm
Very
sorry,
weird
but
way
it
to
is
end
bothering
the
me.
show, but it's- No, I'm
bothered.
glad you said something, Caesar. It's important to mention. Guys, be sure to follow the show at Crafty Sports on Twitter and Instagram. Join the Facebook group. It's fun in there. It's lighthearted. There's not like the end of the show. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and subscribe and review wherever you guys get your podcast. Also, shout out Belly Up Sports, bellyupsports.com. Go hit them up, tons of great content, and subscribe to all of the podcasts of the Belly Up Sports Media Network. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We'll see y'all next week. Cheers, everybody.
I'm faded.
I got nothing.
I'm not shaving my eyebrows. It took too long to grow them.
Feel like poop right now.